franchisees that our entire distribution is able to award in the industry, which means 10,000 franchise sales we do every single year, where the average size of the transaction is upwards of 50 lakhs. So there are investments which are upwards of 50 lakhs, can go up to even 50 crores, which is typically the case if there's a bigger brand looking for master rights for India, or a jewelry company, or a gym brand. But if I look at the sweet spot and the average, that is upwards of 50 odd lakhs. So franchising overall, I would say, contributes very large to world economy, and everything that we are consuming today is coming from a franchise business, whether these are products, fashion, furniture, shoes, jewelry companies, even optical stores or service businesses. And Franchise India works with brands across all industries and segments. And I would also say that since we were pioneers and worked with almost every brand perhaps you can think of, and companies like even Ferns and Petals, which are today synonymous with franchising, these were companies that were consulted by us to expand them in franchising. So while India today is at number 4 position in terms of our economy, but we are today proud to say that we are world's second largest franchise economy in the world after America. And we are at a very strong position at a tipping point, because a lot of mature brands in India, all large corporates, including the likes of Reliance, the likes of Aditya Birla Group, or even Tata's, they all are coming forward to collaborate with like-minded investors, partners, franchisees to make this industry even bigger. And today it contributes almost about 4% to our GDP at a size of $180 billion. But looking at the growth, I would say both from the quantum of, I would say, people interested in taking businesses, and equally from companies coming into franchising, the growth in franchising in the next 10 years is almost looking like 10x, which means it is not slowing down. There are more responsible companies and entrepreneurs which are now coming forward to collaborate for this growth. And so this is where we are. I will also, maybe give you a little understanding about, in the next maybe half an hour or so, we'll give you a little understanding about how this overall business model works. But before we go there, friends, we'll also like to know who all have joined the webinar today. We'd like to know which cities you have come from. A lot of locations, we already have our offices. But more importantly, we like to know your profile. So we have 4 things that we like to ask you, and I'd like to give it back to Mr. Maria to pick that up. And I'll request Sanjay if you can also put that in the Q&A box. I'll request friends if you can choose from any of these 4 profiles for yourself, along with the city that you come from. So if you are a working professional, you can pick P as a choice. If you are, I see some of you already started to respond. So guys, please go ahead and do that. The more we understand your profile, it makes us better to know you. So if you're running a business, you can choose B as a option, which is business owner. If you come from a consulting background or a management consultant, you can put MC as a choice. And if you're somebody who's working but you're looking for a career change, you can put C as your choice. So friends, I'll request all of you, we'd like to know what profile you have, any experience of management, MC. If you are a business owner, please use B. If you're a professional, please use P. And I see some of you have also raised your hands. My request would be if you can use the Q&A box, and friends, please start writing your profiles. So we like to pick some names from our Q&A box along with your cities.
So friends, yes, use the Q&A box and just write where you're coming from. If you are a professional, just write P and maybe your city and what you're doing. And if you're a business owner, write B and also your business, because it's very important to understand how your business would complement a consulting business like franchising. And if you are a management consultant, which means that you have some form of consulting experience, it can be coaching, it can be learning and development, counseling, then write MC, because management consultant will understand what we talk about. And if you are in a career change, which means that now you're looking for a new career, write C. Use that Q&A box and let's see who's written what, and I will welcome you personally. So let's start with Siraj, who's a business owner. Siraj, welcome. He's in Kochi. Siraj, you can meet Joseph, who's also, we have office in Kochi. Pankaj is a professional. Pankaj, you can talk about that. Bhupinder, is a franchise sport. So Bhavinder, you know franchising, so we love to talk to you. Also share where you are. Pankaj is from Delhi. Delhi, we have Pankaj, our headquarters. We like to invite to our headquarters. Rather, Sanjay Bhatt will love to host you there and show you around our infrastructure. And we also have an event coming on this Sunday. Pankaj, if you can also want to attend that, Sanjay would put, because every week we do events. This weekend we are doing event in Surat and yeah, Delhi, and next week we have event in Pune and Calcutta. So there is every week events, and hundreds of investors come there who are choosing to start their own business. Then we have Santosh, who's from Kolkata. Santosh, we have operations in Kolkata. We're in Sector 5, and Anurag looks after Kolkata. I'm actually in Calcutta tomorrow, incidentally. So I go every city. Today I'm in Chennai. That tomorrow I'm in Calcutta. So last 4 days I'm almost every jumping on every city, meeting investors, meeting brand owners. That's what I love doing. And then Rishabh is also a professional. And then there is a Mr. Sen who's also from Kolkata. Then we have Rajendran who's from Chennai. And then we have Saktivel who's our head of Tamil Nadu and Kerala. And Kapil also works with Sakti. So rather, I'm in Chennai today. So Siridhar is from Raipur, great market. And also the markets like Raipur and these cities are phenomenal for franchising because job markets are not there. So if I want to make a lakh of rupee, there is no jobs, right? So people are inclined towards starting their own business. And when you look at starting your own business, franchising is more preferred than taking your own business, starting your own brand, because franchising is much safer than opening up your own business. So people prefer franchising, and it also brings respect of a brand and also assures that you have a faster go-to market. Then we have Manoj Kulkarni. Manojji, if you can talk to Bishwajit, who sits out our Pune office. We are in Kharadi. Then we have somebody, Venkateshwaran, who's also from Chennai. Welcome. And then we have Bhupinder is handling India operations, so we can love to talk to you. Then there is another Saktivel, so who's a management consultant. So look forward to working with you. He's from Erode, beautiful city. I've been there. And then we have somebody from Palwal, and he's a professional, Mr. Khemchand. Palwal is also very close to, we are also actually in the Faridabad, this Surajkund. It's actually very close by from there. And then we have Rishabh, who's from Mumbai and Pune. So obviously, you might be traveling between them. And Manmeet is in pharma. And then we have Mr. Balasubramaniam. He's also looking for a change. And then we have somebody from Kolkata, Mr. Bhattacharji is from Kolkata. And then we have Krishna, again from Bangalore. Bangalore is a great market. We have a large office in MG Road. And then we have Ajit, who's from Bihar. Ajit, good talking to you. And then we have Jay Patel from Surat. Jay, you should come to our Saturday show in Surat. And I think, I don't know if Sanjay is visiting Surat. If Sanjay is coming, then it will be great opportunity for you to meet Sanjay Bhatt. He himself is there in the show. You can meet a lot of our existing IFCs who's also there. Then we have another Venkat from Chennai, and then we have Santosh Saxena from Lucknow. Lucknow, we are opening up full office there. It's already started. While we had always office in Lucknow, but in between COVID, we started managing from that. Now we're just opening up office. Big market for us. Friends, we are in 97 cities. So today we are very proud. Even the largest of the corporates are not in those markets where we are. So we have our branches from Northeast to Rajasthan to up north to Kerala. So all these markets we cover. And we are the only company which has done direct events in over 75 cities of India. So there's no business events which go to even 10 cities. We are the only business event which goes to over 75 cities. And we want to take it to 100 cities because we feel that every home, like Sonia was saying, every home has somebody who's looking to start a business, and that opportunity we want to address. And then we have Jay Patel, and then Chandrasekhar, who's also a management consultant. Welcome, Chandra. So friends, let's get started, and I'll give you some perspective of why we are here, why we are so excited to invite new consultants to join us. Because the opportunity is sheer, the opportunity is so large, imagine in the population of India, which is becoming educated, people have money and they want to start their own entrepreneurial journey. As I said, people prefer franchising over starting their own business because franchising is safer. To address this demand, we need a lot of people. Every month, we get over 100,000, over 1 lakh investors applying to us to start a business. Now, this number is phenomenal. Over 100,000 people write to us, reach out to our events, write to our through our magazines, to our digital platforms, to our social platforms, and so on and so forth, and reach out to us and say, we are looking to start a business. Can you help us? And these can be micro entrepreneurs, people who have 5, 10, 20 lakh rupees. And it can be large groups or family offices or large industrial groups who want to invest 100 crores, 200 crores, 500 crores. It can be as small a business of starting a delivery franchise or maybe a small kiosk franchise to as high as starting a 5-star hotel or a K-12 school or a large super specialty hospital. Because everything we consume today comes from a franchise. Imagine yourself when see how franchising is impacting you. From the morning when you start and sit on the breakfast, and if you're having a Amul butter, which is coming from a franchise outlet, to you going and dropping your kids to school, most likely the school you're dropping to is a branded school. If it is a branded school, it is a franchise school, right? Going to an office or getting a gas station, getting a petrol done is also a franchise. Then you go to any of the shopping sphere, which means that either you're going to a mall to buy anything. So if when you enter mall, everything around you is a franchise. Anything which is delivered to you, even a Zepto or a Blinkit, is a franchise. So all services also you're using, you're going to a salon, you're going to fitness center, you're going to any services which you're using, even healthcare, like Apollo, a clinic you're going, or any other super specialty hospital you're going, most likely it is a franchise owned. Any hotel you're staying, it might be Marriott or a Holiday Inn or any other hotel, even a Oyo is a franchise. So we don't realize sometimes everything and anything which we're consuming is a franchise. The bottled water, mineral water we do is a franchise. The Coca-Cola and Pepsi is a franchise company. Coca-Cola doesn't run their own businesses. They have a bottling plant and distribution franchise. So actually, franchising touches you from everywhere. Anything and everything you consume is coming from franchise. And it is a great combination. It is a combination of a trusted brand, which wants to scale, and also brings in an entrepreneurial capability who supports and run that business. Why franchising is growing in India and so exciting for a market like India? For 3 reasons. One, all the brands which are there. It can be Tatas, like we work with Tatas on Zodio and a lot of other Chroma and a lot of other brands to help them to scale that business. It can be Tatas or Reliance or Aditya Birla's large corporations who want to scale very fast their businesses, and they need local partners who understand local businesses to become partners with them. Or it can be a startup who wants to scale their business and needs help of an entrepreneur who would join with them. Because these companies want to scale, and India is very complex, it's different languages, different cultures, different structures, so you need to have a local partner. So because of this reason, franchising is growing because we are having more and more brands which want to now scale their business. Second thing is entrepreneurship overall. Today every single person wants to start something for themselves. I go to these cities like Chennai. Yesterday I was in Bangalore. I meet people who are even professionals. They have also a dream to start something for themselves. So that entrepreneurial demand, I have not seen. I've worked in over 20 countries, but I have never seen more demand than what is in India today. Every single person, even studying in a college, is thinking about starting their own business. But they need help. They need somebody to help them. And third is also the consumer. Consumer is becoming brand conscious. Everything which a consumer wants has to be coming from a brand. We don't want to stay in unbranded hotels. We don't want to go to salons which we don't know. We don't want to eat out of places which we don't know. So because the consumer is asking for a brand, the investors or entrepreneurs are seeking for new opportunities, and the brands want to scale very fast. Because of this impact, franchising is growing. It's the fastest growing industry. It contributes about 4 to 5% of Indian GDP. I have no doubt that this would even go higher. India has already become the second largest marketplace for franchising, and especially for business ownership. I feel that there is no market like India. We have over 3 lakh new companies being incorporated every single year. And now the good news is there is nobody outside franchise India which can help you in that journey. So if you want to buy a property, there are 1 million brokers. 1 million brokers in this country. Wherever you are living, in your neighborhood also, you will have maybe 2,000 brokers who are selling property, right? If you want to buy a financial product, which means that you want to buy a shares or mutual fund or any other financial product, then also you have 1 million financial advisors. Imagine you want to buy a business, which is very complex. It's not easy to buy a business. So when you want to buy a business, there is no one who can help you outside franchise India, because it's not that easy. You need to build a large amount of brand portfolio, which is not easy to build. It took us 28 years with a large team spread across India to build that portfolio. We're very proud today that over 1,000 brands we represent exclusively. And every day, if you come at 12 o'clock at webinar of Franchise India, every single day we launch a new brand. Because of the capability of building this portfolio of brands, we are able to offer these opportunities to millions of investors who are now looking to seek an opportunity. But what is missing? We have these opportunities, these businesses which are available with us. We know the business models, we have every knowledge, and we have the investors. What are we looking is a consultant who would come and bring these two together. Now, this becomes a very compelling opportunity that we have a strong demand of people who are looking at it. We also have a supply side, which means that we have all these brands available. What you have to do if you become a consultant to bring these two together, and becomes more not only a great satisfying opportunity, but also financially very rewarding opportunity. So friends, what is a business model? Business model is very simple, that we have opportunities, we have investors, we give you qualified investors, we give you full training on all the brands. You represent those brands in your region. Say I was in Raipur, I become an independent franchise consultant. I will manage all these brands in Raipur. I will also get leads, people who are in Chhattisgarh or in Raipur. All the leads would come to me. They are pre-qualified by our call center. People have already approached, and we know what they're seeking, what opportunity they're seeking. So you're not doing any cold call. And you work with them, counsel them, understand where they're coming from, what is their risk appetite. And we train you all that, how to really structure the deal. And then you get the deal on there. We make money from the brand, and we make money from investors. So it's as simple as a model. But it's not for everyone. Friends, this opportunity sounds very, very attractive. That's why a lot of people every week join our webinars. And we also have a lot of senior members who are there, because we feel that it's a very attractive opportunity, but it's not for everyone. Not everybody can become a good consultant. Also, you need to have time for it. It's not an opportunity which you can do on site. So you have to have minimum 100 hours to contribute in the business to become successful. And also, there are very important 4 pillars which we provide. First, obviously, is a brand. Franchise India is a household name in this country. People trust Franchise India. We put crores and crores of rupees to build this equity. And over the years, we would have done over 1,000 events. Our publications have been running for 28 years. So there is a huge amount of brand equity which sits there, which we pass it on to you. So you start representing Franchise India in those markets, which brings in a huge amount of trust. Second, our constant marketing capability. No IFC consultant of ours have to do any form of marketing. We handle the entire marketing and the cost. So you get qualified leads all the time. Rather, we have more leads than people can handle. Right. Third is the training component. Training is very key to it. As Sonia was saying, we have sold more businesses than anybody in the world. It's a big statement to do, and we are very proud of it. We sell more franchisees than all consultants put together in the world. Right? We sell over 8,000 to 10,000 franchisees every single year. So it brought in a huge amount of learning capability. We have a phenomenal training program. We do a 3-day training, all residential. We host every single person in our headquarters, 3-day training. And out of that 2 days, Sonia and I do directly. And this is our passion. We have a school of franchising. We train you on different principles of franchising, which is very, very important because and it's also constant training. Then every week, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, 8 o'clock in the morning, we have a Zoom training which Sanjay leads. And then we have brand trainings which happen every single day. So training is a very strong pillar of our structure. And then finally is our portfolio. When you start the day one of your business, you have a large portfolio to represent from healthcare, education, fashion, retail, F&B, services, all kind of businesses you start representing. From the large multinationals to top Indian companies to startups to every kind of portfolio you have. So you get these 4 strong pillars which back you up in your journey to start this. And it's also financially very, very rewarding business. And some of our IFCs, are 100% into this. They are like me. They work all 30 days or 31 days or 28 days, depending on which month you are, absolutely every single day because they enjoy. They obviously make financial returns. That's why they are keep motivated. And then we have also a lot of rewards. Every quarter, every winners of our contest, we do every quarter contest, they go international. Some of our IFCs actually go 4 times in a year international trips. So imagine yourself that you're making great money. You have an opportunity to travel 4 countries every single year. You are among peers who share a lot of knowledge. You are part of the community which is helping other entrepreneurs to succeed. And you yourself is also building your own capability as a consultant. So if you feel that this is an opportunity for you, then you have to reach out to any of our team members, depending on where you are in their region. I'm setting up tomorrow and day after some slots where I will like to interview whosoever is interested. Because this, as I said, as Sanjay was also saying, this is selection process. We don't want anyone who joins us who's not successful. We are world's most successful franchise company. We only need winners. We need top-class people who join us and also are very, very successful with us. So friends, this is an invitation for you. If you really feel that you are somebody who has that capability, you have that interest to help other entrepreneurs succeed and build new businesses, then you should also reach out to our team and set up your appointment. Now I'll pass it on to Sanjay. He will run through a presentation. If you have any questions for me, I'm available for next 5 minutes. Right on the Q&A box. I'll be happy to take that question. But in the meantime, Sanjay would start the presentation and he'll run through presentation, which would go for another 15 odd minutes. And ask as many questions, and the panel is there. They would be more than happy to do that. So thank you very much for your time. Over to you, Sanjay.
Thank you so much, sir. Just we'll share this presentation and give you overview of the model. Okay, so franchising, I think it's now visible. Anyone can confirm screen.
Yes, sir, it is visible, sir.
So this is going to be franchising, as we discussed, the $5 trillion industry. Anything what we consume today is coming from franchise company. Sector-wise also, our chairman sir has given you everything about the sector-wise, what's the opportunity as of today. So when you joined us as a franchise consultant, what are you going to get from us? We call the tablet. Tablet stands for T is technology. We give you CRM, and all the database will come into your CRM, and also with Franchise India domain email ID, which you will be given, and you will use for all your communications with your clients. That's Franchise India domain email ID.
And also I should add that sorry, I will just interrupt it, but each lead which is given to you is unique to you, right? Which means that the brands which you want to drive, we will do all the spend. We do meta ads, all the platform ads, everything we generate is pre-qualified by our call center. So our call center is established in 3 markets. We have Delhi, Western call center is in Pune, and then we have Southern call center in Hyderabad. They talk in regional languages also. and then qualify, and then it's mapped to you. It comes to your CRM, and there is no cost of technology for you. We provide you technology. And also, second, I'll take this part. Second is infrastructure. We have world-class offices everywhere in the country. So anytime you want to use these offices, you want to book your boardroom and go out and do meetings, this is for done entire thing. And we have coordinators who would coordinate for you for all the support which you require from infrastructure. Apart from our shows, like next month in March alone, we have 12 shows which are happening. So our IFC partners go there. They are given an opportunity to meet all the investors. All the cost is taken care by us. These are normally in 5-star hotels, and we only get prepaid investors, which means that investors have to pay us to enter there. So which means that you are spending a day with only and only serious investors. Then it comes to brands. Brands is our fuel, right? So what we bring in, it attracts the right investor. Today, we're very proud that out of the all top companies, so if you look at all top companies in all domains, they are working with us. So from fashion to F&B to hospitality to healthcare to education, every kind of opportunity we have. And we also have opportunities to service every investment level. So we have opportunities as low as starting 5-6 lakh rupees and up to 500 crores. Right. So we give a full spectrum. Rather, we have opportunities for people to take area franchise or a master franchise. I'll give you some example. If you sold a one master franchise, your earnings can be anything from a 30 lakh rupees to 1 crore in a single transaction. Now, I don't know how many businesses can give that kind of returns. So that also we train you how to choose your portfolio. And then we come down to the lead sport. Lead sport is very important. You get minimum 50 pre-qualified lead, but every month we give much more. And if you are a top performer, then we run special campaigns for you, because eventually it works for us. If you are already doing well and you're full-time into this, so we will give you much more leads to keep you productive. Rather, sometimes we take care of your travel cost, all that we take care, because you're working on this full-time. And I really need people like that. I don't need consultants who join us and who are doing maybe part-time something. Some people come to me and say, look, I can do weekend, I can do this. We don't need them. We out of the 10 people my team introduces me, I refuse 8. I don't mind that thing. So I'm very, very particular. We want world-class people to join us. And then we have events, as I said. It's a constant work. We do also large events like Delhi in May. It's a 23rd year of event, which is world's largest franchise event. 40,000 people come. And we have a dedicated booths for our partners, I call partners of our independent franchise consultants. So where they interact with different investors, and they also have an opportunity to meet all the brand owners. So they build their own community and their relationship. And last is training. As I said, training is a key part of it. Over to you, Sanjay. Yeah.
Yes. So every month we have 3 days training program, which are independent, in-depth training programs, which we conduct in our corporate office, in our franchise house. So this will be 3 days, wherein 2 nights stay would be done by us. Only coming to Delhi would be your side. So from pickup to drop, all facilities will be done by Franchise India. So when we are talking about the proposed structure.
One question, sorry to interrupt again. I think Manmeet has asked a very important question. What is the qualifying criteria for it? So Manmeet, this is a very, very good question. And honestly, I want full-time consultants to come in. That's why I asked this question of, are you a management consultant? Because if you're a management consultant, you understand our product is time. So if you don't put time, nothing comes out, right? But minimum criteria is 100 hours, 100 hours in a month. That's a minimum. Second, you have to be an absolute great networker. Even an airline, when I fly in the morning, every day almost I'm in a flight, a person sitting next to me, I also tell them what I do. So you need to be a great networker. Rather, we say that we are a start your own business specialist. So any person we meet or I meet, I will say, I'm start your business specialist. So I help you start your new business. People never forget you, right? So that's a very powerful statement to do, because nobody else does it. So that's second part. Third is that you have to be a deep learner. You need to constantly learn. Every day we do trainings, and our IFC partners are always there for these trainings. They understand business models, they understand financial models, they understand how businesses are operated, they understand legal terms, commercial terms. They champion these brands by their knowledge. Because they champion, they are so successful. They are so successful to represent that. Rather, now some of our IFC partners, I'm very proud of it. Brands would tell that we cannot directly represent. They would also get direct inquiry. They would pass it on to our IFC partners because they cannot handle as good as our IFC partners handle, right? So that's also a big criteria. And finally, you have to have persistence. It's eventually a deal-making structure. We are deal makers. We are very proud that we are the top deal makers in the country. So we have to have that persistence to chase that deal, get it done. So there are, so I call we were the largest M&A structure. So we need to be somebody who chases our deals and get it done. So if you, Manmeet, qualify for these things, right, or you have aspiration to work on these, then you are a candidate who can qualify. Yeah, over to you, Sanjay.
That's so as our proposed structure is that when you join, so we have as an entry level as an IFC, then you are also becoming IFC Elite, IFC Pro, and IFC Master. So we have created this because every investor who is coming to us, becoming our partner is unique. Someone, as we were discussing, putting 100 hours a month, but there are partners who are putting full time also. They are putting say 6 to 7 hours a day, so they have aspiration to grow faster. They want to earn more money. So then we have also the criteria of only 15 lakh rupees revenue in one full year. So when you are qualifying this 15 lakh rupees revenue, which is total revenue, you are becoming IFC Elite. Then you become IFC Pro if you are hitting 50 lakh rupees revenue or 30 deals, and then IFC Master, this 1 CR in a year when you become IFC Master. So this is going to be changed entire pay structure, payout structure at each level. Anything you want to add, sir?
No, I think if you see how attractive it is, if you are able to do 1 crore of revenue, you are on a 70% slab, which means 70% of all earnings go to you and 30% comes to us. In our 30%, we have to do all the marketing for you, right? So it becomes extremely attractive financially. And we also have a 1 crore club. And we are very proud. A lot of IFC partners are part of it, which means that they make more than 1 crore every single year. And when Sanjay would tell you the investment, what you do, while I count the bigger investment is your time. Rather, I call there are 3 ROIs in any business, right? One ROI is return on investment. I never believed in that because I believe that is anybody can do, and and the money works for you, right? So it's like you become a distributor for something, and the money you put actually works for you, and you get some return. The other 2 ROI, I'm big follower of that. One is return on involvement, how involved you are. How much involvement you bring in. You work in your own business, you handle your own business, you put your own time, and you get returns on your time. Like doctors do, consultants do, lawyers do, any form of where they put time and they can earn as much they want. And second ROI is return on intelligence, how much intelligence you bring in. So I've been believer of these 2 ROIs. I believe consultants are best for these 2, return on involvement and return on intelligence. If you also feel that, then you can start your own consulting journey. So you will be very, very successful in that. So friends, I have to take leave because I have another meeting to start. I will leave with you with Sanjay and Sonia. They would guide you through this whole balance of the presentation. And if you have any more questions, they would be more than happy to take your questions. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. So by payout structure, as we were talking about at the initial stage, when you join us as an IFC partner, you have 40% to start with. Your share is 40%. Franchise India would have 60%. But all the investments which would be having lead structuring, campaigns, your marketing, your events, everything support is given by Franchise India. You don't have any investment in 40%. That's all taken care by Franchise India in 60%. When you grow, you become elite member, then we are 50-50 partnership. So you are getting 50%, we are getting 50%. And again, all the investments would be done for the marketing, lead generation, support, events done by Franchise India. At Pro, You become 60%. Now we get 40%. Again, 60 and then 70 at master. We still continue giving you all support, all the leads throughout, and all the brands also given by our side, and the training to helping you in events also. So we travel all cities and give you full support in terms of helping you to structure the business. So you will see there are some products which we have mentioned. I'll give you some understanding. Uh, some products which have got obviously the large ticket value products, which are 40%, 50, 60, 70. One product here which is written for 20%, and to remain 20% in all four cases. Now, BD would mean business development. If you refer us a lead, which will be suppose any brand, any business looking to expand the business, looking to franchise the business. So your reference, and we will help you to come on the call. We'll do the meeting, and we'll do presentation, send the proposals, follow-ups, and after that, once we are getting on board, so all the invoice to payment to everything will be done by our side, and then we franchise India will get them ready for franchise. So it's a consulting part first. We'll do a full-fledged program, which is franchise development program, all done by Franchise India. It's happening first 2 months, and next 1 year to 2 years, as per the contract which we sign, all the marketing would be done by Franchise India, and after that, it will be taken care by franchise. So first is 20%, which is only that reference is being shared by your side. So you get 20% on the onboarding fee. The onboarding fee starts from 8.5 lakh rupees, which is minimum. Then it is 17.5, 40, and 75. Depends on the opportunity which we are creating, the meeting which we have done, the discussion which we have done. And when we see the opportunity with that brand, what is their vision, what is their plan, expansions, so we offer them this proposal. And this is all fixed all over India. When we share this proposal presentation doing meetings, you as a partner would be always part of that, and it will be shared over the mail. All the follow-ups will be done by us, and we help you to close. Straight away, 20% will go to you on onboarding fee. After that, what is the purpose? Purpose is to service the brand, to sell the franchise. So you can choose any brand to service, any brand to drive in your city, or we don't have any geographically any criteria, so you can work across cities as well. If you're selling a franchise for that brand or any brand, that becomes BS, brand service fees. And here IA and IS is the investor acquisition, where we onboard an investor, then we service the investor, which is IA and IS, investor acquisition and investor service fees, and then brand service fees. All the three products, you get 40% what we are receiving from the investor and the brand. Now, I'll give you some example. Initially, I discussed that we work with two communities, one investor side and one is the brand side. So all these, we have got two revenue products from each side. So investor, we have got two revenue products. From the brand, we have got two revenue products. B stands for brand, I stands for investor. So as a company policy, we don't work free for anyone. We first make sure that if investors exploring an opportunity with us, depending on the investment, what he is or she is looking at, we first onboard that investor to make sure he or she is a serious investor and will buy a franchise after we service maybe 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and the franchise sale will happen. So that's why we make sure that we onboard first the investor and we onboard the brand. Both when we onboard, we charge a fee. Then we service both investor service and brand service. We again charge a fee. So we charge 4 times, twice from the investor side, twice from the brand side. So if I can give you some example, I think you will be, understanding this. If you're talking about any brand today, they say, for example, we have Tribhuvan Das Bhimji Zaveri, one of the brand everybody knows, TBZ. Now it's onboarded with one of my IFC partner, and who have given us reference, and it's onboarded by our side. A lot of meetings done by us. We support, we helped, and we took it on board. So onboarding fee was 40 lakh rupees, which was taken by Franchise India proposal, shared by us, followed by us, and money received by Franchise India team. So we have helped support it throughout. So when we are talking about 40 lakh rupees onboarding fee, so straight away 20%, it becomes 8 lakh rupees, which has gone to that independent franchise consultant who have brought in the reference. That is 20% straight away. That's 40 lakh, 20%, which is 8 lakh. Now brand is open on board. It's open for all the partners who will be helping us to get a deal for them. And the investment is 40 CR, and it is open for other IFC partners also to service to sell the franchise. Now, for example, there is one IFC partner who is in other city. He has got leads. He has start communication with that investor. We see that there's a 40, 50 CR investment. He is ready to do, and we have onboarded that investor with 2 lakh rupees, which is as per the investment because investment is higher. Though we start with 30,000 rupees also the investor to onboard, because if there is an investment below 20 lakh rupees, then it's 30,000, 20 lakh to 50 lakh. We onboard investor 50,000. Then anything which is going for 1 CR and above, then it starts from 1 lakh to say 5 lakh. That is onboarding fee for the investor side. So we have charged 2 lakh rupees that investor, and the lead is also from other IFC partners. So he has got already 20% of this 2 lakh first. Now we are servicing that investor. So we are finding a match for that investor. They are interested for the same TVZ, Vivandas BMG Zaveri. Now, when we are completing that deal, so we are charging as a service fee 4% to the investor also. 4% we charge the investor as a service fees to get a right match. So 4% of the investment, which is 40 CR, 4% becomes 16 lakh rupees. So my partner who have this investor lead will get 4% of 16 lakh rupees. It becomes 16 lakh rupees, which is 4% of 40 lakh. Now, out of that 16 lakh rupees, my partner is again getting 40%. And brand side, we also get a brand service fees because we have already serviced the brand, which is in the agreement written, that is 20 lakh rupees per transaction. This 20 lakh rupees per transaction is coming to Franchise India, and the credit will go to the same IFC partner who have this investor, and the deal is completed. Now, this BS fee, which is again 20 lakh rupees, you get again 40% of this 20 lakh. So again, 40% of 20 lakh becomes 8 lakh. So my partner who have invited that investor, first 2 lakh rupees, he is getting 40%. Then we are getting 60 lakh rupees, he is getting 40%. Now we are getting 20 lakh rupees from brand, he is getting 40%. Someone who is doing this transaction is getting all 3 products 40%, while someone who have onboarded is getting 20% on the onboarding fee. So very, very simple calculation. So we have brands which are giving us brand service fees, BS, which is from 1 lakh rupees, it goes up to 50 lakh, because that depends on the range, that depends on the investments. But from the investor side, we charge first a fee, which is as low as 30,000, and then minimum we are charging as low as 1 lakh rupees from IS fees, which is investor service fees. So what we are talking about, so we work with investors, we work with brands, we are being paid from both sides. Now, this is one business.
If I can also add here, friends. So every single month, we have nearly 100,000 people, aspiring entrepreneurs who want to start a business. So for everybody, we have a lot of platforms, including our monthly events, our weekly events, our website, and including also our webinars. So every single day, there are a lot of opportunities that we bring to our investors who can watch. But we, as a company, as advisors, because we understand our time is very precious, we only engage with our investors who have a serious intent to block our time, and we can also then, commit our time and effort to them. So we only service our investors who are registered with us, and depending on their requirement, depending on the investment and the depth and the complexity of the entire deal, there is a fee which these investors or aspiring entrepreneurs give to Franchise India. And then there is a service fee which comes to us after the deal has been closed, where we have worked with them, we have guided them based on their investment, their operational expertise, the market they want to start. And one thing more, which is also important for all of you to understand, all the companies that Franchise India works with, these are brands and companies which give Franchise India an exclusive mandate, where any single inquiry generated by us has to be routed only through Franchise India. So I only bring in and work with clients where we have exclusive mandates to work with them. And this is across all industries and across the country. And second, Franchise India also has 65 companies where we ourselves own the master franchise rights of these brands, which means that entire ownership of these brands is with us. So there's nobody outsider, in these deals where we decide how we market. In fact, we have dedicated teams that work with our partners to facilitate and close these deals. So that is the ecosystem that we have created. And every single day, one new brand, one new opportunity is launched, and our partners can choose which brands they want to work on. And very transparently, we even share the success fees of every brand that they onboard, which is onboarded either by our partners or, by our teams within our different group companies. Thank you. Sanjay, over to you.
Thank you so much. So at the initial level, when you joined us, you have 40% sharing, and then the same, it will go to 50% in all three products, and then 60 and 70% as well. While we are talking about 50 minimum leads, but to be very honest, with Franchise India, we don't have any constraint on lead because we're a lead company. Every month, we are getting around 15 to 20 events, which is face-to-face interactions with investors. All our registered investors who are paid investors coming to our shows, plus webinars, which we are doing, online shows we are doing. And this is all done by Franchise India because these investors who are reaching out to us on our website to call center, because there is a lot of attraction which is happening every week. We are getting more than 30,000 investors every week. So that's wherein the lead is not a problem because the minimum guarantee leads with 50 leads. But after that, when you work on a certain brand, there's a new campaign, new fresh leads which we are generating every month. Because the matter of the fact, we have to service those brands which we onboarded because we have to generate leads for them. So these leads will be passed on, which are already quality leads, which have been generated after running that fresh campaign for those brands who have applied for that brand, will be shared with all our partners. Only what you have to do is your role is to check what is their quality and what are they looking at. So basic information we are giving, and then after that we are having all the brands available coming on the call, joint call to close the transaction, to close the deal. So at base level, you are getting minimum 50 leads, but you can get another 50 leads for another brand and then 200, 300 leads also. Because every month during these events also, you end up having 200 to 300 leads every month. Elite membership is getting you 50% and obviously more leads, more CRM IDs, and that will keep on coming to you. And you'll go up to 70% also. And we still continue giving you all the support. That's the opportunity as an independent franchise consultant. And this is the first revenue arm. Second, there are brands which we are servicing. They are also giving cash incentives to our partners to drive the franchise sales for them, to drive the franchise network for them, because they have joined us. They also want franchisees on board. So they are also giving us some cash incentives for the partners because you are becoming the brand custodians and you work for those brands exclusive, and then they are giving you a cash incentive, which is directly going to our partner. Third, Franchise India side also there are a lot of cash incentives to other incentives which we launch time to time. And then fourth would be, as we discussed, this will be international contest, which is every quarter we have. Every quarter. This time we are doing a Muscat, which is Jan, Feb, March. We have some criteria for that, but we have a lot of options. So our role at Franchise India, all the leaders, we have to make sure that we make qualify all our partners so that their qualification will also happen. So we have second opportunity, which is for today, is Franchise India firm model. You want to add here, please?
I think we can do that. I'll just answer Venkatji. Yes, there is a fee to join, but equally Franchise India also co-invest with every partner of ours. So we'll quickly run you through also our firm opportunity and then our fee structure.
Absolutely. So Franchise India firm model, as we discussed, this is the second model wherein we have identified our cities, which are total 27 cities we have identified. And these 27 cities, we are looking forward for a partner who would run the branch. But these are three selected cities. And out of these 27, we have recently, 15 days back, we have opened this opportunity. Today, We have Jaipur, which is already now closed, so it is already done. It is not available now. We have Lucknow, which is also not available. We have Nagpur, which is also not available. We have Indore, which is also not available now. We have Vijayawada, we have Vizag, we have Punjab, and we have Guwahati. So these 8 cities are not available for this branch partnership program. And top 10 cities, which are Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata kind of cities, we run our own office. So this 27 cities would not have these 10 cities when we have our own office. Now, remaining cities are just like Goa. We are talking about Goa to have an office through a partner. So, what's an opportunity is it will be a franchise India office run and operated by the partner. That's what the opportunity is all about. So, what you will have, you'll have 4 businesses under your branch, which is franchise India office first. That would mean the transactions which franchise India will do, franchise transactions, which is investor and brands. All day we will be doing the franchise transactions in this. Second, in your city, you can also appoint under you, which is independent franchise consultant. Suppose you are working with investors, when you are guiding investors how to select, when you select, would mean then, if you feel there is someone who have consulting background and do not have enough investment for other business, then you can make him as an IFC under you. That's also an opportunity with you. You can also develop consultants under you, which who can come and use the office and under your guidance, because we provide you full training, and that's also second business. Third is CBB, which is certified business broker. Our certified business brokers do uh, resale businesses. So this resale business is when we are talking about businessx.com. That's our another vertical. This business will be also under our firm model or our branch model. Third is Business X. Fourth is Business X Realty, which is commercial and retail leasing, which is under the firm model, under the branch model. That if there are transactions we do, franchise we sell, every brand when we are selling to any investor as a franchisee, we need the property, we need the real estate. So you will also do these transactions, and it will be all supported, guided by Franchise India team with a partner as a firm model, as a branch. We need 4 to 5 member team, which we can be starting with 2 to 3 also, which will be direct under firm. And we are talking about 500 square feet office, which will be 100% approved by Franchise India's management. And then you have 50% revenue share on deals and investor registration everywhere, where we are giving 40% to our IFC partner. Our firm model, our branch model have direct straight 50% sharing. 20% would be on the BD proposal, because it's all serviced by Franchise India. That's to build a business model and other preparations and all marketing. It will be all the lot of investments done by Franchise India. So it will be remain same 20%, which is new brand onboarding reference. 25% would be paid to if you appoint any IFC partner under your branch in your city. So that will be 25%. If IFC partner who is under you getting some business, we have to pay them 40%, but 10% would be paid to our firm model as well. The term would be 3 plus 3 years. In the case of IFC partnership, we have 3 year of license fee. It's a 3 year license, and here we have 3 plus 3 years, and that's how we will do. And then when we are talking about training will be done, events, there will be exclusive event in your city, which we'll do. We will come and have a full session with you to give you full understanding about how to do this business. We have a separate support system for our partners who are having a firm model to run your business. So that is 27 cities which we have talked about earlier: Jaipur, Surat, Vadodara, Rajkot, Indore, Bhopal, Raipur, Ludhiana, Jalandhar, Jammu, Lucknow, Kanpur, Patna, Bhubaneswar, Ranchi, Guwahati, Siliguri, Nagpur, Nasik. We are also talking about Vizag, Mangalore, Mysore, Vijayawada, Belgaum, and Tripur, Madurai, Calcutta, Goa. These were total 27, cities. If we talk about now the investment for a IFC model, independent franchise consultant, which is a business partnership model with Franchise India, the license fees is only one time, which is 6.5 lakh plus GST, which is fixed all over India because we have a single format, single fee structure all over India. Any city someone who's coming from, it's for everyone 6.5 plus GST. It's one time. Rest all 3 years, all would be serviced and paid and invested by Franchise India. And for a branch model, it is 20 to 25 lakh rupees. So 25 lakh would be for the cities which are Jaipur, Lucknow kind of cities, which are already not now available. They're already gone. So then rest are 20 lakh rupees. That will be depending on the city and the opportunity which we are talking about. So investment is only one time for a firm model, which is a branch model. So the office rentals would be paid by the partner. Salaries would be part of your KRA, and the rest all the support will be done by us. We have a dedicated team for the firm model who is headed by we have Akhil on screen. Akhil is joined us as he's the branch manager, and he will be traveling all the branches and work with all the firm model partners. And hand in hand, he will stay there for a day or two, give full training, and make you get understanding of the business, to organize the events and everything. There will be exclusive event in your city, which is only for our firm model who will be appointed as our partner. And as far as my IFC partnership program is concerned, it's an individual program. You don't need any office. You can rather use our office if it is nearby, or you can travel to any other city to use our office. But we don't have any area restrictions. Whenever we have a firm model, branch partner, so that will be only for exclusivity would be done for that partner. Rest, our IFC partners can travel other cities as well, but even our firm model also partner can also travel to other city. But in your city, wherever we appoint a firm model as a branch, it will be exclusive to you. Nobody can go there and do the business. It will be all business will be done in your city for you and by you. Partners, which are as an independent franchise consultant, can travel to other cities and attend the shows and do the business. Also, we have no restriction on the and no overlap also, no overlap of leads which we are providing. We are not giving leads to second person which were given to first person. So that will be completely company's policy. And since it's a process driven, since it's a policy driven, so we have completely understood this model last, as I said, 28 years we are into this business. There's absolutely no overlap, and there's all will be taken care by Franchise India side. And now after this, what is the next level, next way forward? We will reach out to you. We have one discussion with you. Anyone who have interest, we can have question answers, maybe both sides, and then we will have a 10-minute introduction and final round with our chairman, sir. Next 3 days, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have fixed some slots, so wherein we will be inviting you. After, once you understand, you have any question, you can reach out to our leaders, and once we both are on the same page, we understand this, then we can go for the final round of discussion with our chairman, where you can also ask some questions, and he may also ask some questions. So it's a partnership, so we have to understand both sides. If someone who's looking forward for any other kind of a business opportunity, franchise opportunity, we will also help you to get that also for your territory, and which is very much evaluated by our side. It will be also completely done by our side. So that will be now the next stage. I think there is Mr. Pankaj Kumar who has raised the hand. I think you are from Delhi. I would request if you can connect us directly, because raising hand is not the option in this. You can either reach out to us. I have also shared my number. Anywhere we can have a discussion. Then you can also reach out to us to visit our office, and then we can take the discussion forward. So thank you so much. We have taken 20 minutes extra. So thank you so much from all of us at Franchise India. We look forward other side to meet some people and have an online meeting also, discussion also with you, then take it up further. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining in today's webinar, and we really value your time, availability, and we'll definitely come back to you and make it meaningful and purposeful.